Live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello everyone, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thanks for joining us. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. If you hear that noise in the background, that is a crew getting ready to figure out what they're going to be doing for their stories here. But we are going to be figuring out, well, what kind of cocktail you could be drinking this weekend. So it's a bit of a dichotomy here. A couple of different things that we're covering at the same time. We are joined now, of course, by Julie for Friday Cocktails with Julie. And how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just looking at what you're doing there. It almost looked like you were doing one of those things where you switch around the glasses and you hide something under the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, it's a trick.
It was a trick.
This is just a straightforward cocktail.
Straightforward cocktail. All right. Well, I am excited to find out what we have.
All right, so today I'm going to make a grapefruit gimlet. Now, a gimlet traditionally is just gin, fresh squeezed lemon, and simple syrup, right? So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I'm making a grapefruit version. Now, if you were to Google this, you're going to see 2 ounces of gin, 2 ounces of grapefruit. I still love the lime. So I did 1.5 ounces of grapefruit and 1/2 ounce of lime. But again, it's to your taste. So very simple. We got our shaker full of ice, right? In goes 2 ounces of gin, whichever gin you prefer. I have 1.5 ounces of fresh squeezed grapefruit. Again, you can use 2 ounces if you want to skip the lime. 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime, and then 1/2 ounce of our simple syrup, which is 1 tablespoon. So 1 ounce of simple syrup is 2 tablespoons. So I'm doing 1/2 ounce. So we're doing 1 tablespoon. And now we're just going to shake this up and get it nice and cold. There's a few variations on the gimlet. I mean, you can really do what you want. It's like a base cocktail, right? And then, which is fantastic on its own, one of my favorites. You can mix it up. There's a French gimlet, which adds Saint Germain, which is a multiplier liqueur, which is delicious. Okay, it's gonna get it good and cold. I gotta take a cocktail class. I don't know how to really shake it. As a home bartender, I'm just, moving it around. Okay, so I've got my martini glass. It was in the freezer, but then I also put ice in it while I was getting ready just to keep it extra cold. And now we're just gonna pour it in. Now, if you want a darker pink or red, feel free to use a ruby red grapefruit. I just used a regular grapefruit, but it's kind of this real pretty pale, kind of peachy color. And then for my garnish, you can either use fresh grapefruit or I have dried grapefruit here. So I am going to use a little wheel of my dried grapefruit. And in it goes. And if you can see there, it's really just so pretty. It's one of those cocktails where you taste all the ingredients, right? You taste the gin, the grapefruit, then the simple syrup kind of levels out the sweetness and the tartness. And then in comes the lime with that little burst of freshness at the end. And it's just, it is just one of the most perfect cocktails. The gimlet is just such a classic. And there you go, the grapefruit gimlet.
It looks so good. I mean, I can taste it right now just from your description.
Yeah, the flavors are fantastic. And it's such a fun cocktail because you've got this great base, which is, like I said, great on its own, but then you can add some grapefruit. And if you don't want just put a little bit or add a little more lime or put some lemon or something. If you like more sweetness, add more simple syrup and just kind of like a base to build on for your taste preference.
And it's fun to say gimlet, so.
And gimlet is very fun to say, yes.
Especially after a couple of gimlets.
Yeah.
Well, another great one. So for everybody out there, where can they go to watch, all of your different segments and different drinks that you've made?
Right. So you and I, you can watch them on the KPTV.com or the Fox 12 app, actually, is probably the best place. Go to the app and then under Fox 12 Now. And also on the KPTV YouTube page, we've got all of our videos on there. I've got my own YouTube page, which links to our videos. And then on social media, I do a smaller, like a shorter version every Friday as well. And that's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and that hits about 3:30 in the afternoon. And all social media platforms, you'll find it. Just Google Friday Cocktails with Julie, and I'll pop up all over the place.
There we go. Lots of places to go watch. Pick out one for your weekend and try this one out. Well, awesome, Julie. It's always so good to have you on here. And every time, I just wish I could have one of the cocktails. But
I know. I'm sorry. Cheers. I'll have one for you.
All right. Cheers. Thanks. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.